Saint Paisius of Holy Mount Athos says, "The devil has malice and hatred, but he does not have power." And one of his spiritual children said, "Elder, my calculations tell me that the devil, especially nowadays, has a lot of power." And St. Paisius answered him, "The devil has malice and hatred, but not power. God's love is all powerful. Satan tries to appear all powerful, but he fails. He looks strong, but he's completely weak. Many of his destructive plans go awry before they even begin to come to fruition. Would a really good father ever let some bums beat up his kids?" "Elder," the spiritual son asks him, "I'm afraid of the little ones." And St. Paisius says, "What is there to fear? Tangles have no power. Christ is almighty. Temptation is rotten. Don't you wear a cross? The devil's weapons are weak. Our Christ has armed us with his cross. Only when we lay down our spiritual weapons does the enemy have power. A small crucifix was shown by an Orthodox priest to a sorcerer, and it made the demon he had summoned tremble with his magic." "Why is the devil so afraid of the cross?" the spiritual son asked him. And St. Paisius answered, "Because when Christ received his digs, raptures, and blows, then the kingdom of the power of the devil was crushed. In what way did Christ conquer? With a rod, the devil's kingdom was crushed," says a saint, "and that is when they gave him the last blow with a rod on the head. Then the power of the devil was crushed." That is patience, is a spiritual defense, and humility the greatest weapon against the devil. The greatest balm of Christ's sacrifice on the cross is that the devil was crushed. After the crucifixion of Christ, he is like the snake whose poison has been removed, or like the dog whose teeth have been removed. The medicine was removed from the devil, the toxin that is. The teeth were removed from the dogs, the demons, and they are now disarmed, and we with the cross are armed. Nothing the demons can do to God's creations when we don't give them rights. They only make noise, they have no power. Once when I was in the cell of the Holy Cross, I had a very beautiful vigil. Many demons had gathered in the night on the ceiling. At first they hit with a heavy thud, and then they made a noise like the rolling logs of a large tree trunks. I made the sign of the cross over the ceiling and chanted, "We worship your cross, our Lord." I was finishing and the logs were starting again, and now I said we will make two crosses, one of you with the logs on top and one on the bottom. I would start and they would stop. One time I chanted, "I worship your cross, O Lord. Lord, I am a weapon against the devil. Your cross is given to us." I had the most enjoyable night chanting, and when I stopped for a while, they continued their entertainment. They will present a different work each time. And this is from the words and teachings of Saint Paisius of the Holy Mount Athos. "With pain and love for modern man, had no prophecy this time." And this is, of course, this is exactly what when you read books, when you read the beautiful writings concerning one of my beloved saints, I guess he was the first saint that basically God used to entice me to my conversion. That was St. Patrick of Ireland. I had a dream about him that came true, and then I started reading about, I really adore St. Patrick. And St. Patrick used to make the sign of the cross above him, over the sky that is, and below him, and on all the four quadrants of the earth around him, north, south, east, and west, and would say, "Protect me, Lord, above and below, and to the right of me, to the left of me, behind me, and before me." So this is exactly what St. Paisius was doing here as well. And we know that every time we do something that is beneficial to our faith, and our faith, of course, and our prayers expanding towards the whole of the world and the whole universe. The evil ones and their minions want to stop us from doing that. They'll do anything to try and stop us from praying, for example, or doing anything charitable and to glorify the God's name. So this is what is, of course, a very strong one of the weapons is prayer. Another is the sign of the cross. Of course, Holy confession and Holy Communion, partaking in Holy Communion, and also just having the Bible lying on your somewhere in your room, on your coffee table or on your dining table, kitchen table, wherever you can see it and pick it up and read it once in a while. That keeps the demon away as well. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.